Hello, Ray Phoenix here again, and this is Jumping Flash. Let's play Jumping Flash Hyper Mode Part 3, the final part. Finally, we're here. After a bit of a wait, we are finally here, the third part, where we go to Chinatown, which where I'd imagine to be in New York City or someplace like that. I've been in New York City a few times myself. I learned a lot about New York City from watching Gremlins 2. If you want to find something strange, you have to go downtown. Downtown New York City, that is, because that's where they went in Gremlins 2. Gremlins 2 is like my favorite movie ever. It's definitely my favorite comedy movie. It really is that great of a movie. It's an underrated movie too, I think. Very few people ever talk about Gremlins 2. Very few people ever talk about its brilliance. Everyone knows about the first movie, which was a classic in its own right. But no one ever talks about Gremlins 2, which is actually better in my opinion. Again, another one of these bonus stages where we pop more balloons, more party favors to pop. And I don't know why it became a sport that pop party favors. Well, maybe it will be a sport eventually in the future. To destroy party favors, you know, like balloons. You know, they put it on the sports network. I mean, if they're running out of other sports play, I mean, darts is getting boring. A lot of other sports are starting to get old and dull soon, and the Super Bowl sucks, in my opinion, so why not pop balloons? I'd rather watch balloon popping than the Super Bowl. No offense to fans of the Super Bowl, but I'd rather watch balloons getting popped. Because that's what I like. I like balloons popping. In this game, that is. So now we have to fly over to the next jet pod. Over here, the next jet pod, fly over there, and fly over here. It's essentially flying. I know it's technically jumping very high, but it's really more like flying, because you basically, like, you're off the ground more than you are on the ground. Back many years ago, I watched a guy try to play the original Super Mario Brothers without touching the ground. I bet playing this game without touching the ground would be a lot easier than Super Mario Bros. Without touching the ground. That guy failed miserably. And then here's, so I barely touched the ground in that level. I'd like to see that guy try this. So now we're going to 5-2, extra 5-2 to be more specific, more exact. I think you can probably see this level is set at nighttime in a big city. It looks like, well, like the place that Biff had in Back to the Future Part 2. You know, where he had his own place and he owned the police apparently because he wanted to kill Marty McFly, and Marty's like, no, you can't kill me, the police will come after you. I own the police. Yeah, Back to the Future, that's another really good movie, Back to the Future Part 2. It's another one of my favorites. That's my favorite Back to the Future movies, the second one. There's always the twos in trilogies. The trilogies, twos a lot of the time are the best ones. Next. Empire Strikes Back was the best Star Wars movie in a lot of people's opinion. And Spider-Man 2 is the best Spider-Man movie in a lot of people's opinion. And you get the picture. There's the twos mostly are the best. That's not always the case. I mean, Temple of Doom, Indiana Jones and Temple of Doom is actually the worst one. That was a 2. Raiders of the Lost Ark was better. And even Last Crusade was better. I think Last Crusade is my favorite Indiana Jones movie. One of the few times I've heard in a trilogy is my favorite part of a trilogy. Very rarely happens. It does rarely happen. And the squid thing, the Squidward monster robot thing is... I wonder why that exists. It's Squidward. I mean, this game came out for SpongeBob. I mean, Squidward got his start in this game before he went on to SpongeBob. I don't know. Then again, it's better to work for SpongeBob than it is to work for this. Probably, because SpongeBob's been off the air for like 2 decades now, and this is a game that only had the series only had a few games in it, so that most people forget about. Most people don't even know this game exists. A lot of people don't even know that this Jumping Flash game exists. I'll try to make sure that's different. So he thinks. Oh, my favorite song in the game. This level has my favorite music in the game. 6-1. Sounds so futuristic, it's so out of this world. Like something from space. Almost like something you play at the disco. If you were to go to a 90s disco party or like a 90s dance party, some music you play there. I don't even want to talk much during this part, so great the music is. There's sea creatures flying for the sky. I don't really have sea creatures in these games. Sea creatures flying for the sky and being your enemy. Destroy those plant things and grab all the coins underneath them. Just stingrays. Again, what's it with stingrays flying for this guy? There's some other games I've played where they do that same thing. Especially in Darius Twin, that shooting game I played on the Super NES. Of course, we're gonna find the bonus stage. I don't have any weapons this time around, any special ones. Oh, look, got a Roman candle. I think the Roman candle is probably my favorite weapon in this game, my favorite item you could collect in this game. And there's some balloons to pop again. Pop more balloons, destroy the balloons. Yellow balloon destroyed, of course. What's more than to say about these balloon stages? We all know about the balloon stages. We know about Balloon-icide, Balloon-cide, or whatever you call it, the murder of balloons, the balloon massacre, the balloon destroyer, the balloon kind. Balloon Society's not going to like Robert. He's a menace to their society, and so is his friend, Ray Phoenix. I imagine I'd be friends with Robert. If Robert were a real person in real life, we'd totally be friends. We'd go out and kick butt. We'd fight off bad guys like Baron Aloha and bring them to justice. Speaking of Baron Aloha, in sculpting class, if I have in school in 3D sculpting class, I have to sculpt a bust of a villain of some sort. I chose Baron Aloha from this game to be my bust. I'm going to put that on YouTube when it's done, if any of you are interested in it. Not any of you are interested in seeing that, though, because come on, since there was anyone ever interested in any of my videos, I don't make these videos to be famous or well known. I make them because it's fun. I enjoy it. I'm sure other people might enjoy watching my stuff. I have friends that enjoy watching my stuff, so it's good for that. And I get a decent amount of views, too, for what my standards are, so I guess it's good. Oh, look, now we're fighting the Black Rabbit. Like, remember in Sonic the Hedgehog 2, when you had to fight an evil Sonic the Hedgehog in the last level? Before you fight the final boss, this is kind of like you're fighting an evil version of yourself before we're going to go off to fight the final boss. And keep jumping in this Gladiator Stadium. He's going to unleash the smaller ones. Look how much coins I'm getting. Holy crap, look at all those coins. I'm rich. I'm going to be a real penny pincher here. I used to do that in school a lot, though. In the 8th grade, I used to do that a lot. I would pick up coins that fall on the floor. Then I got called a Jew for doing that, so I didn't stop. Even though I got called a Jew, I didn't stop doing that. But then the whole class got in trouble for anti-Semitism, I think, or something like that, so... yeah, that's not good. That's not good to call people. That's never a good idea to call people anything bad or to call them something that they're not. Or that's what Ray Phoenix says. Ray Phoenix says it's not nice to make fun of people. It's not nice to insult people. Or to call them something they're not. Don't do that. If you want to be a nice man, a nice citizen in the world, you don't do that. So, we're off to fight the final boss. Ready for the final boss? Again, it looks like a big version of Baron Aloha, much like the final boss in Sonic 2 looked like a big Dr. Robotnik. Again, coincidence? I think not. Sonic 2 came out in 1992, this game came out in 1995, so, yeah. Just shooting him again. He's a pretty easy final boss, one of the easiest final bosses ever. Just jumping on his head, really. Pain tops keep falling on his head. Do, 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 do. 'Cause I'm free, nothing's worrying me. Alright, now he's just a little tank thing that's walking around. He has missiles. Baron Aloha looks like a character that could be good in a game. They should make more games with him in it, where he's like some tough, like, shooter guy, some guy with a gun, and some gun guys. I wish they make more jumping. Now he's like spinning top. I wish they make more jumping flash games. I really like these jumping flash games. I wish they made more of them and more. Or put these characters in newer games. Imagine Robert being in Call of Duty or some of those other first-person shooters that people play. Imagine if Robert was in those games. That would kick butt. That would be awesome. That would be legendary. And so, as you can see here, the final boss has just been obliterated. We're about to watch Le Ending, which isn't much of an ending, but it's still somewhat of an ending. The Le Ending, the ending of this game, the finale, the denouement.
Remember, as long as science still exists in this world, I'll be back tonight until we meet again! And so Aloha's evil plan is thwarted. The cratered planet is rescued, and the first chapter of our story draws to a close. The people are free to live in peace. Now our time is up. So long, everyone.
So I'm going to take my time now to watch these credits. These credits are really fun and really entertaining, and really good. I love the music in these credits. This credit's some of the best ending credits music I've ever heard in anything ever. Every movie and video game ever made should have this song as the end credits. It's really that good. I give props to everyone that worked on this game. They all deserve props. They deserve my blessing for making such an awesome masterpiece. That gave me a lot of fun when I was a kid. It still continues to give me a lot of fun to this day and age. Everyone that worked on this game. The music people, the art people, the animation people, the programmers, the coders, the scripters, all of them. And the music guy, Tekio Maratsu, whatever his name is. So R.I.P. to him. I hope he's doing well in heaven or wherever he is now. It's quite a shame we lost him 12 or 13 years ago, and I hope he's doing well wherever he is now, whether it's heaven or some kind of afterlife, or I hope he's doing well up there. We really will miss him. He really did do a good job the music in this game, and in all the other games he did music to and things. It's really good. This game is a blast. I really, truly do love this game. There's not much really bad for me to talk about this game. This is a really that great game. Okay, there's one bad thing I can have to say about this game. It's so dang short. It's like a lot of those 60s songs, and they're really short. That's why people don't like them. It's just a masterpiece, but it's too short. Why couldn't it have been longer? You know, like a lot of early Beatles songs or early Beach Boys songs. A lot of them are only like 2 minutes long, very short. Too short for a masterpiece, if you ask me. They're still masterpieces in their own right, their own respect, their own respective glory, if you could call it that. Copyright 1995, Sony Computer Entertainment Inc. Yep, 1995, magical fun year. And that's all, folks. Ray Phoenix signing out.